Welcome back. We are here in Studio M. If you didn't know, we shoot at Studio M every week. Please give Studio M a follow on Instagram at Studio M_DTLA. And Melvin actually has a deal for Isimo listeners.
Yeah, listen, I've been told I'm crazy for this, but the deal for our beloved Isimo listeners, half off on everything.
Just mention Isimo.
Just mention Isimo, mention that you love the show, and I will give you half off on everything. And when I mean everything, I mean my private events that I throw here, comedy shows, music shows, parties, half off on that. And if you want to have a photo shoot, film shoot, or even your own event here, half off. Just mention that you love Isimo, show me that you're subscribed to all our platforms, and I'll give you half off. That's a great...
You're crazy.
Yeah,
That's a great.
yeah,
That's a terrible
crazy,
business decision.
And if you didn't know, we're on Patreon at patreon.com/IsimoPod. For $2, $5, or $20 a month, you get access to extra episodes every week and ad-free main episodes. Also, access to the Discord. There's only like 10 more spots available for vampires. That's the $2 tier. $5, you're a Yolanda. You get all access to things. And for $20, you get a shout-out at the end of every month, just like this. Abraham Romano, Alex Knotts, Alexander Marquez, Angie Mora, Carlos, David Cerato, Gabby Ferris, Hector Cruz, Isai Facio, Jared Dean, J. Rob, Daria, Nia Town, Rosa Alarcon, Susana Guzman, and Terrence Saloy. Thank you so much to our Jaritos. Welcome back to Isimo. As you know, my name is Gerardo Larcon.
Daniel Cabral.
My name is Melvin Diaz.
And here we are again, dude. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Rate and review on Apple Podcasts. Yeah. And you know what, dude? Send us a DM. We answer all DMs, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like to answer a lot of I get a lot of DMs, but...
okay, anyways. Also, too, give us ideas for topics. We fucking struggle. We pull our hair out every fucking week trying to think of a topic. But we want to know straight from the horse's mouth. I'm not calling you a horse, but, you know, like, what do you guys want?
Yeah.
Right?
Give us something. Give us something we can work with, you know?
Yeah. If you're a guy, you like getting called a horse.
Really? Oh, bro, I would be a horse, man.
Dude.
Right now, I'm a burro, dog. I feel like I'm just working. Yeah, and you're an ass.
Yeah, I'm a fucking ass.
Yeah.
No, I'd be a grizzly bear, dude.
Really? A bear is a term in West Hollywood for, like, big gay guy.
Yeah.
So I guess I could see that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Do you think I'd be a bear?
I think, obviously, you're big. And
No, you would for sure be a bear.
But I'm not hairy.
You couldn't be not a bear.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to...
Okay, Anyways. Welcome back, dude. How was your guys' weeks, dude?
Dude, it was really cool. I went to Universal Studios Hollywood, the best day in LA.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get sponsored.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was with a friend and they were just like, when we were walking out, these employees were like, hi, would you like to take a survey about your time at the park? And my friend was like, no, thank you. And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, I would love to.
You're that guy that says yeah?
Yeah, and then my friend was like, they took us to a special room and I was like filling out like a 10-minute survey. And my friend's like, why would you do that? And I'm like, oh, I don't think you understand. I want to fucking die here.
Really?
I love Universal Studios Hollywood, dude.
Wait, why?
I just love it, dude. I just love it. I loved it since I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
I love it now as an adult.
Yeah.
I love it. I love taking my partners there, my friends there, my family there. Dude, I fucking love Universal Studios Hollywood. I had a pass for like 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Did you have the old pass that had like the Terminator face
Yeah,
on it?
yeah.
Man, that's the old school.
Yeah.
Really quick, there's going to be music in the background. I just want you guys to know there's like a party happening in the back. Yeah. Also for the Patreon, we had to shoot the episode here. We didn't realize where we were going to shoot.
There was an event. They rented the backspace out.
Yeah.
What can you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't get a discount though because they didn't fuck with Isimo.
Yeah,
they should told me they love Isimo.
Because they paid double because they fucked over Isimo.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I love.
So Terminator, you're saying Terminator?
No, I'm saying like it's just I love Universal Studios. I love they revamped the Jurassic Park ride.
Oh, now how do you feel about that?
It's sick.
You like that?
Yeah, but they made it into like the new movies.
They put screens. They call it Jurassic.
They made it into the new movie, so now everything from the classic Jurassic Park is gone.
Now
everything is just in the new movie.
I want to ask you something.
What's up?
I want to ask you something
What's
too.
up?
When you go to a theme park, nothing grinds my gears more than when they just like add screens on a ride and you're just in a little box. And there's just screens. That's
Dog, and Universal Studios, it should be called Universal Screens.
That's it. That's like 90% of the place.
Okay, watch you guys' fucking mouths. Okay,
I love Universal. The Mummy. Crazy,
dude, awesome.
The Mummy's wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Jurassic Park, the OG version, wild. They got a Jeep that falls on you almost.
Yeah, I want to go to the one in Orlando, and that brings me to our point today.
Oh shit!
Wow, this guy's good.
Hit it.
Fucking traveling, baby.
Yeah.
Traveling, dude.
Traveling. And I know we have Isimo followers from across the country. We have a big following in Australia, apparently, which is awesome. We would love to go to Australia one day.
Down under.
I don't know if I would love to go to Australia, though.
You would
Why
want to go to
not?
Australia?
Bro, the spiders, homie.
They're huge.
I even talked to an Australian at the Comedy Store last week, and I was like, how do you feel about the spiders? He's like, spiders big. I'm scared of spiders. And he's like, I'm terrified. I go to bed, and I have anxiety because I see a big spider above me. But I don't know if he's fucking with me. The whole time I'm listening to them, like, he's fucking with me, dude.
I'm terrified. I used to be so terrified of spiders. Now it's like, whatever. But you know, I'll tell you why. Because I was never afraid of spiders. I remember when I was a kid, I would pick up spiders and like big cockroaches by like the back.
Gross.
And I would hold them like this, and I would like see them wiggle.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, I put them back down.
Okay.
I thought you were going to crush them.
Yeah.
No. But one time, speaking of traveling, one of the worst times, like my worst experiences traveling, I would go to Wyoming every single summer for 2 months, from like 6th grade to 9th grade or 10th grade. It was a camp. It would take inner city kids and then take them to a gorgeous camp in the middle of Wyoming.
Yeah.
And teach them about leadership, teach them how to get into college. It's called C5 Youth Foundation here in LA.
Shout out, dude.
And but there's one day we went canoeing in a very choppy river. And we were so excited. And there was about 10 canoes, so 20 people in total. So it's 2 people for each canoe. And the waters were really choppy.
Yeah.
And the camp counselor was like, oh, I didn't expect the water to be this choppy. And we asked the park ranger, like, is it still safe? And he's like, yeah, of course. You guys cowards? And we were like, no, fuck that shit. We each get in the water. 5 minutes in, first canoe flips over.
Oh, no, not me, dog.
Minute later, next canoe flips over. Ooh. Flip over, just one by one. And me and Jesus, my partner, my canoe partner at the time,
nice.
we're like, we were really good. We were really good at canoeing, right? So we were like, dude, let's stall and like paddle backwards to stay in the same spot. So when they come, the flipped over canoes, they can grab onto our canoe, and then that way they can flip over their canoe and get back in it.
You're trying to help them?
Yeah, we're trying to help them. Right?
How come?
Because I was like 12 years old.
That's
13 years old.
If I see somebody flipped over in a canoe, I'm gonna be like, bro, how you know if that happened to you? That's funny.
That's why you're a piece of shit.
Did you laugh when they flipped over though?
No, it was scary.
Oh, okay.
It was scary. We had life
bit.
jackets. We had life jackets.
Then what's gonna happen? You're wearing a life jacket.
But also like
I don't fuck with drowning though, so
yeah. So there's life jackets in the
I don't
water.
know
The current was really strong too, and so we're like gonna help people, right? But the current was so strong, it pushed us into like this swamp area. And as much as we pedaled, the water was far too strong for like these 2 kids, and it pushed us under this dead tree. And like we were under the tree, and it was like scratching our face and stuff like that.
Fuck.
And we got stuck under the tree. And as we were wiggling, we just see boop, 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 these massive beige yellow spiders just falling on us. There was a nest of spiders in this dead tree, and I'm like killing them with my hand, and it's like I could hear the fucking. And we're like we're pedaling for our lives, and like the trees are like scratching us, and like we finally get out of that area, and like we just see like a bunch of dead wet spiders all over the canoe, and some are still moving, and I'm like let's just go to shore, and finally everyone ends up on this little shore area by the river, and this dude, it's such a crazy story. This old white guy in like not a golf cart, but it's like more like it's stronger than that.
Little Wrangler kind of thing.
Yeah. He's driving. He's like, "Is everyone out of the water? And the camp counselors, they're kids too. They're like in their early 20s.
Oh my god.
And they're just like, "Yeah, everyone's out." He's like, "Yo, is everyone out of the water? You didn't hear me?" And the camp counselor's like, "Yes." And then he's just like, "People have died in this river. Why would you guys get in this river?" And the camp counselor's like, "We asked the park rangers. What are you talking about?" And then he's like, "Everyone's out. Okay, come on." And he took us to his house in the middle of nowhere.
Sus.
Huge house, like a huge cabin mansion. He has like dead animals all over the wall, guns everywhere. And his wife, sweet lady, comes out and gives us all the kids like Gatorade and chips and hot dogs and stuff like that.
I'm there for that, dude.
Yeah, and it was really cool. And like one of the counselors goes, she's like, she had to be like 22. She's like, wow, how can we ever repay you?
Oh, she bad?
No, and he goes, my truck's really dirty. So my camp counselor made us all clean the truck. And it was like the strangest thing. And we went back to the main camp, and we were all of us were kind of just like,
Was he watching you clean the truck?
Yeah.
Was he digging to his belly buttons, like spitting out tobacco? Like, a little deeper in there.
Probably, dude.
I like the tall one. He's a little chubby.
That tall one got killed a lot of spiders back there.
Yeah, ever since then, man, I was just like, every spider I would see, I would just be petrified. But then after a while, like, it just goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so I used to smoke sometimes, you know, and then like when I'd smoke too much, my big thing is that I'd imagine that there were spiders crawling on me. I'd get to that level, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm freaking out right now. And once I turned on the light, and there was just 2 spiders walking on me, I'm like, what is real? Did I manifest these guys to pull up on me? Wow. That was like,
what kind of spiders?
Huh? Just I don't want to say daddy long legs because you're gonna laugh.
I wasn't gonna laugh.
No, because any kind of spiders.
Daddy was on me.
Any kind of spiders are villain. They're like brown, dude. Like lately, when I walk my dog at midnight, I'll take a walk and we'll walk through a spider web, and I'll get so damn mad because I'm like, bro, why are you in front of my house? Like I think I talked like that. How Joe Rogan feels about homeless people, I feel about the spiders in Eagle Rock, dude. It's like I don't like seeing them. They're right over there. Can they go anywhere else?
Can the government do anything about this?
Anything? Because I walked around, I was like, oh, there's a spider web, and I'm just walking my dog, and I'm walking my dog, and it's like maybe 10 minutes of just walking them, and I just feel something like on my neck, and I'm like, bro, don't tell me. And I go like this, and there's a huge spider that's been on my body for 10 minutes as I've been walking my dog. And my dog's just looking at it, dude. And I'm like, man, I stomped him out. I curb stomped him.
Is your dog scared of spiders too?
No, he'll catch a bug.
Will he eat it?
Yeah, he'll catch a roach. He tries catching roaches in the street.
I heard your dog looks like a little fox.
He looks like a little fox, just like he's named Frothy Fox.
Shout out Frothy Fox, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I used that soap today, dude.
Yeah, how was it?
It was fucking bomb.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, if you guys want to send us stuff, man, it's, the P.O. Box is
7170 Alhambra, California 91802.
We got some cool shirts.
Yes.
I don't know if we should.
Do you want to showcase?
Yeah,
dude, show them the fucking violin shirt, dude.
Look at this.
Look at this shit.
Peep this shit out.
Oh wow.
Oh
wow, look at that.
Look at that. Lord of the Strings, dog.
Lord of the Strings.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude.
Yeah. Shout out. That was that went semi-viral on TikTok, 500,000 views.
Oh wow, dude.
But yeah.
So anyways, with traveling, right?
Yeah, what
and
about
also,
you?
first of all, with spiders, dude, I'm terrified. I was like, I'll be paralyzed when I would see a spider. But it's not that way anymore.
Well, in Australia, dude, they're called puppy killers.
Oh my god.
Because they're the size of puppies.
Yo, so my dog could really get killed by a spider. Like if my dog was fighting
in Australia,
if my dog was fighting a lion, a tiger, or a bear, I'm willing to fade up with the bear. Like throw manos, throw hands and shit. But if my dog is taken by a spider, I'm like, fuck, man, I missed that guy. He was a good dog, dude. Like. I think like if giant spiders invaded the world, like zombies, I'd fucking off myself immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't deal with this shit.
What were we gonna
say? With spiders, I'm growing up. I would have these dreams where I turn on the shower head, and it would just be spiders coming on me, right?
Because of the movie Arachnophobia.
Really dude! So when I was in 7th grade, I freaking was playing football. During lunchtime, right? And the lunch bell rang, and I had the football in my hand. I was walking back to class, right? Probably thinking about Sonic or something.
Yeah.
And then this fool comes and tackles me, dog. And I stop myself like you're not supposed to when you get tackled. Yeah. And I fucking break my wrist in 3 places, right?
God.
What did you do to the guy?
So, okay, if I'm going to tell this story, dude, get this.
Yeah.
I go to the fucking nurse, crying, dog, because I'm a little bitch, dude.
No, you also had broken bones in your body.
Yeah, bro.
I was being a little.
You gotta keep that shit inside.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking machismo it, but I was right? Yeah. And so I go to the fucking nurse, dude, and the nurse is like, "Who did this, by the way?" Like after we finished a lot of stuff, right? And I was like, whatever the guy's name was, I forget the guy's name. This one guy,
fucking Javier.
And she goes, "This one guy who?" I'm like, "Dog, can I go home?" Like, but she really wanted to know this who what's his last name? And then she pulls out a yearbook. She goes, "Is this the guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's full. How did you fuck?" Like, I was in a movie. I'm like, "How the fuck did you know?
Yeah.
Like, what, is this supposed to happen?"
Yeah,
like, And then she goes, "That's my son."
Dog, I did not expect that. That's a great twist. What happened after that?
She got pissed, bro.
And your son.
She put a fucking piece of wood, a 2x4, on my arm like this and wrapped it like that, right? And then there's like a fucking piece of wood sticking out this far, not even exaggerating. And I'm like walking around like this, holding it like this in a sling, right? And then me and my mom go to the urgent care and we wait for like 4 hours, dude. And then the guy puts my fingers in a clasp like this and he goes, "On the count of 3, I'm going to put it into place. 1, and then he put it into place and I was like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, "Mijo, no, stop crying."
Fuck, what did your mom tell the lady?
No, I just told my mom. She's like, "Oh, that's crazy. Well, crazy world, right?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know what'd been crazy? She's like, that was my son, and now I'm gonna fuck you up too. Dude. She
breaks my
heart. She's like, you're a bitch. You're crying.
Fuck,
They
dude.
call him the dad is the principal. Who's like,
Do you know what happened after that?
No, I don't know. This fool probably got his ass beat at home though, for sure. Yeah.
Fucking shit, dude.
Oh, dang.
Bro, there's one time at Irving.
But
actually.
to finish the story though,
Go
sorry.
ahead, please, sorry.
So I had broke my wrist,
Like,
right?
there's more to this shit? Oh, that was just the precursor.
This is arachnophobia.
Holy shit.
So I broke my wrist, right? And it was like listen, this is the fucking 90s. Or no, this is the early 2000s.
the 80s.
2000.
You almost aged yourself a little. You almost did it to yourself.
This is 2002,
Yeah.
right? So there's a lot more community in my neighborhood. Everyone found out about my broken wrist.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, because it was right after 9/11. Everyone
Yeah.
was so nice to
Yeah.
everyone after 9/11.
Fool, you were like 7. We barely remember that
Dude,
shit.
everyone was so nice. There was no racism in America for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Right, Gerardo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did say that little brown kid down the street broke his wrist. I'm just kidding. They didn't say that. So this fool Larry that lived up the street from me, he was like, I got you a gift since you're going to be home a lot more, right?
No fucking.
And you what?
No way.
What?
No way.
What?
Do I? If I think what? Go ahead. If I think what I think,
He got me the movie Arachnophobia.
Yeah, I figured it was the movie. You thought it would be a
a
spider.
tarantula. Yeah.
Oh,
What the
fuck.
imagine
that.
Like a pet
That'd be
tarantula.
fucking
Hell
weird.
no.
Imagine giving somebody a pet that you don't fucking. That's crazy.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, he got me the movie Arachnophobia. And I was like, I remember when I was, when it happened, when he gave it to me, I was like, this is the most like re-gifting thing of all time. Like, what the fuck is this movie, dog? And then I watched it and I was like, this is terrifying, dude. Why would you make me watch this movie?
Why are all the spiders
Yeah.
like harassing those people? What happens?
Yeah.
What happens in the movie?
I don't remember. I just remember David Arquette was in it, right?
I thought that was eight-legged freaks.
Okay,
no,
that's the
he's
one.
an 8-legged.
Yeah.
Wait, he gave you 8-legged freaks?
No, he gave me Arachnophobia.
Bro, 8-legged freaks is kind of cool though. It's kind
Yeah, 8-legged freaks is dope.
There's like a
Yeah.
motocross scene, like when the spiders are trying to like jump and shit on them. And imagine being on a motorcycle and be like, what's the fuck?
Dodging spiders.
There's a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I forget what it's
Enemy.
called. Enemy.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Enemy.
about it's like a psychological. It's like a regular movie, but at the end, in my opinion, it's the scariest spider movie scene of all time.
What?
Because you don't expect that.
Because you don't fucking expect it. Everyone, spoiler alert. But go watch the scene on YouTube. It has like millions of views. It's like he's looking at something, and he's looking around, and then he goes, "So, are you here? Yo, are you here?" And he walks into a room and he opens the door, and he sees a massive spider. It fills up the room, and the spider goes, and Jake Gyllenhaal is just like, and then it ends.
What? That's the end of the movie?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's terrifying. I don't know if we can watch it here.
It's
You want to watch it?
that's
It's
it might be a move to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it might be the move
shit.
to
It's like
watch
a
it.
minute.
let's,
It's like
let's,
a minute.
It's going to take me long. I'm going to edit this part out.
You look like a 90s podcaster. You look like Aries Spears calling like Lizzo fat.
Oh, yeah, dude. I do look like Aries Spears, but like,
No, she fat though. I'm thick.
He's like an ugly fat motherfucker. And he's like, Lizzo's fucking fat.
Two things can be true at once, Melvin. Two things.
True.
all right, so here we go. I got the movie scene pulled up now.
Okay, yeah, look at it. Watch this.
Is this going to be worth it?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah?
absolutely, dude.
Yes.
And these people are gonna be freaking out. Hey, good beard on Jake right here.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal is beautiful.
He's one of my favorite actors.
Dude, Jake Gyllenhaal does have that thing about him. He's like,
He's one
Yeah.
of the best. I think he's like top 5.
Like he's the type of guy like every ethnicity loves him.
yeah.
Yeah, because he can play a weird guy, but he can
He's
also,
like Michael B. Jordan. Every
Yeah.
ethnicity loves him.
Oh yeah.
Tom Hardy.
Look
dog.
at, yeah. Look at this. So he's just doing regular shit,
Yeah.
regular stuff. It's a regular movie.
Yeah. Does nothing crack off before this?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, rewind it, bro. Isn't that horrifying, dude? Like the sound it makes, how massive it is.
Oh my
Look at that
God, look
shit,
at
dude. Bro, it's
That's
so
fucked
realistic.
up.
And it was startled by Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's the thing. It's scared.
It acts like an actual spider. Like it's like
Bro, I fucking hate. Take that shit down now.
Yeah.
right, yo, wasn't that worth it, bro? Like, wasn't
Oh
that
my
insane?
God, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck spiders, dude.
Dude.
This might be spiders.
Bro, when I first saw
This might be spiders.
when I first saw that shit, it just, and I had my headphones in too, and I was just like,
Oh,
It's a sound too, man. Like they have
the sound.
dude, fuck.
I don't know if you're religious, dude, but the motherfucker had an ark, and he chose to save these motherfuckers. Bro, we don't need two spiders. We could live without spiders. You know, people are like, we need bees, we need bats.
we need bees.
Yeah.
I'll take a sting or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like a spider's disgusting. Like oh god, I hate those motherfuckers so much. The only thing that's good about this is that they eat the mosquitoes because the mosquitoes try eating me. You know what I mean? But other than that, the spiders have got to go.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like I remember I was at a party once, right? And this guy was from Australia, and he was just trying to enjoy the party.
Hey, can you take it off the screen because I keep
Oh,
seeing
yeah,
it.
dude, yeah,
That's
yeah.
just
Oh my
fucking
God.
scary.
Okay, go for it, Daniel.
This guy was at a party, and he was trying to do some party shit, just drink and like talk to people. And I was like, yeah, but like, how about the spiders in Australia? He's like, yeah, they're big. And I'm like, are they this big? And I kept showing him pictures, and I could tell he did not want to keep talking about the spiders. And I was like, but how is that possible? I was like a fucking 5-year-old just attacking this guy.
What was this?
This was at like a party like maybe like a year ago. Because they can't be that. It's and you know what's the scariest thing about spiders? When you don't see them. The only thing that's scarier than seeing a spider is not seeing the spider that you just saw.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, where is this?
I feel like they
motherfucker at?
sense when you see them.
They do, because they got 8 motherfucking eyes, dude.
Yeah.
That's too many eyes. I got,
Dog, okay. Yeah, spiders suck.
That was crazy,
dude,
right?
Fuck, they have 8 eyes, dude. I forgot about that.
I would
Yeah.
fucking, oh my
That shit's
God.
fucking crazy, right?
There's the, you know what's scary about Universal Studios? There's the Harry Potter
Oh,
ride. There's-
yes.
my God.
Have you been on that?
Yeah.
Dude, they have massive fucking spiders.
And imagine getting stuck at that spot. I would rather face 100% right now. I'd rather face a dinosaur than a 6-foot spider.
Yeah.
And like I'd rather face a Tyrannosaurus
There's a
Rex.
helplessness that comes with spiders that you just, for whatever
The
reason.
fact that they have 8 legs, they're so quick.
And you're
They're
stuck
so
in the
quick.
web.
Let alone jumping
And
spiders.
also, you don't even know where
Dude,
they're at. Jumping
the fact
spiders?
that you-
What the fuck,
now
Melvin?
That they could jump. I'm so happy they can't fly. Imagine if a spider could fly.
Bro, have you seen that video of a tarantula in the jungle catching fish?
What the
What?
fuck?
He could put a air bubble around its body, swim,
How can you
bite a fish, paralyze it, take it back up, eat it.
How the fuck? The first part is crazy.
Or a bird.
What?
Bird eating tarantulas? Let's not talk about
How
this.
Can I tell you a story?
Yes, go ahead.
So get this. I'm going out with my homies to smoke some weed, right?
All right.
I know the game plan, dog. Going down to the net frags, gonna play some fucking Call of Duty at the internet cafe and smoke some weed.
The fuck is the internet cafe?
It's like a cafe where they have like a bunch of monitors, free Wi-Fi. You can play video games and
They have like gaming computers.
Oh,
It's
so-
like
so it's
a
like
place that has
it's like
35
a
gaming computers.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
But they have computers at
Oh,
each
okay. This was
table.
what, like 1997, right?
No, it's a relatively new thing. Actually.
No, yeah. So this was
Fucking
like
Digimon shit.
I think I think this is like 2012, 2011,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm leaving my mom's house just another fucking day, right? I make a left, I make a right, dude, and I get a thump, right? I see something scurrying across the road, and I run it over with my fucking car, dude. Now keep in mind, my mom, she moved now, but she used to live in Etowanda, which is a part of Rancho Cucamonga that's like on like the base of the mountain. And so to the east of their neighborhood was a big like a field that, and the city was not allowed to build anything there, right? So next to like on that right turn, everything else is residential. There's a fucking huge ass spider, dude, this big,
How is that?
that big, dude.
Fool, that's a crab.
That's what I'm saying, fool. And it just runs across crazy fast across the street, and I hit it with my car, and I feel a little motion. I stop the car on this fucking road because this is at a time in my life where I was terrified of spiders. Whenever I would see a spider, I would just get paralyzed and stare at this fool, and then not know what to do, and eventually muster the courage to kill it. Right? I get out of the car, dude, and it's splat on the floor, dude. I'm standing there now, paralyzed, staring at this dead spider this big. And I moved out of my mom's house like 2 years later.
How is that in like America? That's like the one great thing about this country is California is like the spiders. They're manageable. We don't deal with tarantulas out here. You know what I mean? In Los Angeles, we got some rats occasionally. But we got fucking
back to Wyoming, bro. We went on this fucking huge hiking trek.
Yeah.
And we were separating into teams. And in my team, I was the only boy. And then my counselor was a guy too. But all the rest of my team were girls. And we were hiking next to this beautiful river. And we took a break underneath the shade. And we like we had huge backpacks, like sleeping bag and all that stuff. We put all our backpacks down. We take a break. We're skipping rocks. We're having lunch basically. When we're done, we all put our backpacks back on. And literally, this girl puts her backpack on top on her in front of me, and there's a massive spider this big
Fuck all that.
crawling on her backpack, right here, and it's about to get on her head. And I was like, DJ, don't move. She's like, what? I was like, DJ, stop fucking moving.
Yeah.
DJ, she starts freaking out. I was like, DJ, stop. And then all the girls see it and they go, oh! And then they start freaking her out. She's like, Melvin. And I'm like, stop. And at the time, this was the year after I experienced the spider shit. So I'm like, I'm petrified.
Yeah.
I'm frozen, like you say.
Yeah.
And I just go, I close my eyes and I smack it and I feel it on my hands. And it falls in the water and it goes, oh, bloop, in the water. That's how big it was.
Damn.
And she's like crying, and I was just like, and then my counselor was kind of like 10 feet away, and he saw it on, and he was like, wow, Melvin. And then basically when I get back to camp, everyone was like, Melvin's the coolest guy ever. But still, like,
Flex.
I still think of that all the time. I still feel it on my head.
That feeling you don't forget, like when you crush something and you just feel the crunch, you know what I mean, with your hand or
Oh
something.
my God. It was so scary.
Nah, dude. Nah.
And it's crazy. They say that they're more scared of us than we are of them. I'm like, I
don't
don't think you
No.
know me, dude.
It don't seem like
This one's got fucking balls, dude.
Yeah,
it
that's the
doesn't
one.
seem-
When I think about space and shit, we want to get really philosophical. When people think about aliens, it's like, what if they're not even like little people like us? What if they're just big ass spiders that just come? Like
There's somebody listening to this episode going, stop talking about spiders. They're
But
terrifying.
like, can you imagine like they pull up on the spaceship, right? Like Nope style. We're like, all right, I can deal with that. And we're like, they're like playing party rock anthem. You think they come in peace, and they pull down the ramp. And what if they're just nice? They're just the nicest people.
We just
but they're just
murdered
giant
but they're just
tarantulas.
spiders. And they're like, why are they so mean to us? And then Uncle Joe is like, blast them, dude.
Blast these motherfuckers, man.
Dude, I would still want to. Like, they could be fucking coming in peace.
Yeah.
They could be willing to watch our kids. I'm like, I don't trust them. I don't trust them with our kids. I don't trust these motherfuckers. They got 8 legs. Why do they need all
Yeah.
those legs? What are they doing with the rest of them?
Yeah.
I turn into like a country, dude.
Yeah, right, man.
You know what, dude? The reason why I try to like get rid of my fear of spiders, like I don't get paralyzed now. That's for sure. It doesn't happen anymore. Is because my girlfriend, when I got with her, she would tell me that she would like have a pet spider, like a pet black widow.
What the?
And she would like let it crawl over her hands.
Oh,
All right,
my.
look, that's fucking like a pet spider. I've heard people do that. Black widows are fucking poisonous.
Yeah.
What is wrong with
Yeah.
her? Why is
Yeah.
she doing that?
Well, because Black Widows are mostly female. Or they're all female.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
deadly. Like they
Females
can
are
kill
the
you.
deadly ones. Males are the smaller ones.
Yeah, those ones.
Just like
Yeah.
that. And then they eat their.
And then they eat the man.
They
Yeah.
eat, and just like these women do. You know what I mean?
Black Widow.
You know who needs
Black
to listen?
Widow, baby. Who sang that song?
I don't know.
Rita Ora, the girl, the
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
that
Rita Ora.
Jay-Z fucked over.
What?
Oh, Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
Oh, but when she told me that, I'm like, well, I can't be the guy that's terrified of spiders. You know what I mean?
No, that's strange. On
So-
her part, she should stop doing that. That is.
No, I mean, I
deadly.
spoke my piece. I, like, what the
I'm
fuck?
speaking my piece now. Stop doing that shit. I don't want to like shake your hand if you just touch the spider. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, do they carry around diseases and shit?
No, I just don't want to touch spider hands.
Oh,
Spider
don't call my girlfriend spider.
no,
hands.
the spider's hands. It's
Oh,
on
okay,
her
okay,
hands.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No, she has girlfriend hands. That's gross. God, it's fucking. Even when I watched the movie Spider-Man in 2002 for the first time, I was so scared of spiders that when he gets bit by a spider, I was in the fucking theater like,
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's
what I
how I
mean?
am with. I've told you guys before. Did I say this on an episode about how I am with drowning?
You
Yes.
said you're. You said you don't fuck with drowning, and then I said
Because
I don't
your
think
little
anybody
brother.
does.
Because
My
you're
little brother.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, my little brother. You know, my mom saved my little brother. Not every time I see it in the movie, I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
that. But with spiders, I mean, like now I live in like a very. I'm moving out at the end of the month, but where I live is very what is it called? Like plant life. A lot of plant life,
a lot of vegetation.
vegetation, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to move in there. But
With vegetation
dog,
comes.
random ass spiders in the middle of the night on my chest and shit.
On your chest?
Yeah.
Yo, they know better than to fuck with me because I've killed too many of their homies. Like they're like, don't. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm,
Daniel like he gets toothpicks and he gets all the dead spiders and he plants them on a toothpick and puts them right next to his bed.
Oh, that might be
So-
smart.
So all the spiders know like, damn, he got Richard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Richie, bro. Daniel, this motherfucker got Richie.
That's my son. I'm like, man, your son is dead, homie. I took your son, your other son, your husband, your daughter.
homeboy.
I'll kill your kid. I don't give a fuck. Sicario style. I'll fucking be like Benicio. I'll be like, doof, doof.
Benicio.
And I'll be like, but is it Benicio or Benicio?
Benicio.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Benicio, yeah.
Benicio.
I'm gonna say Benicio, bro. I'm like, bro. I'm gonna be like, fucking finish your dinner, Holmes. That shit is crazy. I watched that.
That was fucking sick,
bro. I'm gonna do that to a spider. I'm gonna be like,
but that shit's still in me. Like my girlfriend will come stay over the night, and that'll happen where a spider's like, the spider's like, oh, my best friend Maria.
And you're like, oh shit, and your girlfriend's like, no, let me here.
No,
and then it takes it.
No, like my girlfriend goes to sleep like that at 12 o'clock, no matter what, right? And I'm night owl. I watch TV while she's asleep, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I see this spider, right? And this one time I had the not the sexiest reaction to the spider. Got up out of bed and shit, and she's like, what's the matter, And I was like, there's a spider, like, and I got scared. And then she just looked at me and she went back to sleep, dog.
And
then I'm like,
with the spider in the room?
No, I mean I killed it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she probably would have played with it. She's like, my friend. Why are you killing my friend?
Well, I think we've talked enough about spiders.
We're so close. We're like halfway there. I'm like, is this
the guy that you said that broke your wrist?
Yes.
That's fucked up, first of all. But I remember at Irving, I was a 7th grader, and I was always a big kid. But there was this guy named Andrew who was bigger than me, and he was meaner than me. He was nasty, bro. He was just a big fucking bully.
Yeah.
And but he was always cool with me. But then there's one time I accidentally threw a football at his face.
Yeah.
He was like chilling, talking to a girl, and he goes like this, bah, and he just knocks him. He's like, who the fuck threw that fucking football? And he's like bleeding, his nose is bleeding and shit. And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, damn, this guy's fucking, like, he's the only guy that I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck with, because he's fucking, I've seen him fuck fuck up other kids.
Almost said something else.
I was, well, I also saw that shit too.
Yeah, you saw the teachers do
that. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I've seen him beat the shit out of other fucking kids, dog. And I was like, bro, Andrew, my bad, bro. And he was like, no, fuck that shit. I was like, bro, it was an accident. I didn't mean to throw it. He was like, no, fuck that. He just walked away all fucking angry. And then fucking,
he didn't want to step to you.
And then after that, every time I'd see him, he'd either like elbow me, like, just like, he never outright punched me, but he would be like that. Like, I'd be like, Andrew, like,
stop it.
Like, yeah. And then, or he would be like, if we were playing flag football, he would like tackle me hard on purpose and shit like that. And then this one time in class, I had these glasses that I would only wear during class. And I broke them. I sat on them like a week before. And they were expensive. And I sat on them on the week before. I was like, fuck, man, how am I going to see the chalkboard after this?
Why would you do that? It's weird.
Yeah, it was an accident. It was an accident, right? But I had him in my backpack. And he sees me and he does a little snarl. And then he sharpens his pencil, and then he comes back and he fucking kicks my backpack. He just fucking kicks it fucking hard to the point where I go like that, and I'm like, fuck, I can't. There's nothing I can do, bro. I can't beat. Like, if I fight, I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I know that, because he's just nastier than me.
Yeah, you can't allow him to treat you like that.
Yeah, and then I'm like, and as soon as he kicked my backpack, I was like, my glasses, and I'm like, oh, wait, they're already broken. And then I take them out, and I was like, you broke my fucking glasses. And the teacher hears, and I'm like, Andrew, you broke my fucking glasses. And the teacher goes, Andrew, go to the fucking office right now.
Oh, you bitch.
No, listen. You broke my fucking glasses. These are fucking $500 glasses. I started spazzing out. And the teacher's like, Andrew, out now. And then fucking, he's like, and he goes to the office, and then like 5 minutes later, the vice principal comes like, Melvin, come here. Yeah. And he's like, did Andrew break your glasses? Like, he fucking broke my fucking glasses.
You did not say that to the vice principal.
And then I'm like, he broke my glasses. These are $500 glasses, Mr. Aguilar. These are $500 glasses. My parents just got them. My parents are gonna kill me. And he goes, and then we sit in the office for like 30 minutes. They call his mom. His mom comes after school to talk to me. And it was just like, I'm so sorry, Andrew's just such an idiot sometimes. Like, fucking, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, I can see where he fucking gets it from. You're a fucking psychopath. And he's like, we're going to pay you back. And then after that, his mom would give him $30 every Monday to come give to me until he paid $500.
Wow.
So I fucking, every Monday, I'd be chilling, and Andrew would come, he's like, here you go, $30.
Oh,
$30.
Wow.
$30. So I say this to say, sometimes you can't fight fire with fire, because people are always gonna be stronger and nastier than you. But you gotta find a way to fucking to get on top of people when they try to fuck with you.
Yeah. Damn, you came up on top. You got $500.
I got $500, everyone would always see this big tough guy come and give me $30 every Monday during recess.
Dang, dude. He'd be like, give me your fucking lunch ticket too, bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me your chocolate milk.
I love that story because it's like the only time where I'm like, I was ever confronted by someone that was.
Yeah. Where is he now?
I don't know. Knowing him, I'm not trying to be facetious, but he's probably in jail.
Okay, be facetious.
Yeah.
His name's Andrew, right?
Andrew, yeah.
He was actually
Andrew
really,
Tate. Yeah. Andrew Tate.
Yeah. Fucking top G, dude.
He's top G. He's actually top G in Romania right now.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's his origin story. That's why he hates women so much. Jeez.
Damn, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
You that's crazy. That
Speaking of spiders, I didn't know you were a snake.
Yeah, you were. Look who slithered in.
It was his fucking fault, bro. He was trying to bully me.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm on your side.
Yeah, he was trying to bully me.
I know. I don't like people like that, dude. I don't like people that.
I think the intellect of a young Melvin is very commendable of you, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
Thank
smart.
You. My little brother and sister went to the same school actually, and they were confronted with also bullies as well.
Mm-hmm.
I told them that story. Like, just you find a way.
Can
you beat their ass?
Yeah.
My little brother was like, yeah. I was like, okay, just do that.
Yeah.
But my sister was like, no. I was like, well, then find another way. Speaking of traveling, have you guys ever gotten into a fight or an argument or a debate outside of California?
Oh, like some people like fight or like arguing or something like that. Like
whatever.
Like a big.
I don't conflict. You ever gotten in a conflict outside? Of California?
got myself out of a conflict. You know what I mean?
When?
Because I was in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Hanging out as you do. You ever been to New Orleans?
No, I have not.
New Orleans is it's the only city I've always asked myself, like, who's more drunk right now, me or my Uber driver? Because people are going crazy.
Doing set right
it's
now, dude.
fucking crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
I've been to Baton Rouge, not New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans is wild, but I'm on Bourbon Street, right?
Yeah.
Bourbon Street. I'm chilling. I'm getting a drink, and I'm just vibing out, right? And I'm taking a drink, and then I hear, I see two people, a group of people, black people trying to take a photo, you know what I mean? And they're big as fuck. And then they say, yo, who's that Johnny Bravo looking motherfucker in the background of our photo? And I turn around, I'm like, who the fuck said that shit? And then I see who said it.
You are a Johnny Bravo looking motherfucker.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
I am. Fucking, I turn around, I'm just like, who the fuck? And I was like, oh, shit, y'all need me to take the photo? Y'all need me to, what y'all need, dude? And I was like, what do I, you know what I mean? Because they're fucking heated. I'm like, all I'm doing is just standing around there, dude, being a Johnny Bravo looking motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I weaseled my way out of the situation with the gift of gab, baby. And I took the best photo that they needed, man. They all look good. I was like, tag me in that shit. You know what I mean? I got you. Isimo, listen to that shit.
He's sweating too. He's like, tag me, dog.
Bro,
tag me.
because I'm not trying to get in New Orleans, dude. This shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And LA, I got a fighting chance. But New Orleans shit's crazy. Have you been to New Orleans?
No,
You gotta go. You fucking.
I know. I feel like I'd have a great time.
Yeah, everybody looks like that motherfucker from The Princess and the Frog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got friends on the other side ass.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need to do New Orleans Isimo, dude.
Oh, I would love that, dude. I got a lot of slack on TikTok because I said middle of nowhere, like Louisiana or something. People are like, Louisiana's not the middle of nowhere. It's like, it is, sweetheart.
You would love New Orleans, though.
I know. I feel like I would. I think
they would love you. Actually, yeah.
I was gonna go before the pandemic with a friend, and but I never. I just never
But you couldn't afford the beads.
You probably would.
What's it called?
You pass out. You get drunk way too fast.
You've told us a story before about when you were in, I think, Pennsylvania, and there was an altercation.
Yeah, did I tell that on the podcast?
You did tell that on the podcast. Yeah. But what other times have you been traveling? Because for me, I can't think of any. Oh, there was a time where my grandpa and my grandpa and my grandma, we drove to Florida. I think I've told you guys this before. In August of 2007.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and or 2008, 2007, whatever. And when we got there, we went to my Uncle Don's house, and it took a month to go to Florida and back because we drove. And when we got there, my grandpa along the way would meet up with friends / family in like El Paso and all these other places, right? And so there was times where I was basically like, go fuck yourself kind of thing. Like, you know, I'd have nothing to do because they're just drinking and having a good time. So my grandpa in Florida allowed me to use his truck, right? So I took his truck out, and down the first street I went, I made a U-turn and I hit the back of somebody else's truck. Oof. Right? Did not leave any damage on both of our vehicles. And I think he was in a hurry, so he just dipped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a happy
That's
ending.
the most altercation I've ever been into.
Dude, I will tell you this: the last time
that felt so flat.
The last time I got into a physical altercation, like a fight, it was a bar fight. I don't know if I said this on the podcast.
So you're about to incriminate yourself right now. The guy's dead.
Yeah, no. It was in Boston.
Oh, you've been to Boston?
Yeah, we did a couple shows.
I didn't even know there was Latinos in Boston.
There's not. There's like Dominicans and
Those are Latinos, dude.
Yeah, but it's like every time I tell people like there's no Latino people here, they're like, yeah, fucking Enrique is Latino. And it's like the blackest guy I've ever seen. And he's like, yeah, I'm Dominican. And it's just like...
He's like, hey, papi, I'm Dominican. Come on.
It's just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, no, it's just like, you're black.
Like, yeah. Dude, it's just like, yeah.
Bro, you are...
It's like, bro, you look like LeBron James, dog. Like, but I get it. Like that, they're you know...
They're like the colorism of Melvin Diaz.
Yeah.
They're like, Daniel wants to hit women. Melvin is colorist.
Like colorist. But yeah, no, I understand Dominicans are Latino, but that's all they have. And you know, like I've said before, like here in LA, there's like so many types of different Latinos.
Yeah.
But that being said, I went to Boston, and the first night out, we have a great old time. We have it's delightful. People are so friendly there. And my homie, I walk out with my other homie because the bar is closing. Mm-hmm. And then we hear like, we're talking, then we hear like a scuffle in the entrance. So we go in the entrance, and it's my other homie surrounded by like 5 guys. Apparently he had stole someone's girl.
My boy.
Yeah, man. He was on Daniel Cabral time, dog.
The thing, you can't steal a girl. They always go willingly.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's the truth. It's the Melvin. Come on, tell me I'm lying.
It's an accurate assessment.
It's always by choice, never by force.
I just said Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then we're just like, and then we go up. It's like yo, like, you know, we're obviously drunk as fuck. So we're like, yo, what's going on? Like, and then these like 3 guys see me and my boy. My boy's just as big as me. He's like 6'3", and they see us and they square up like that. Automatically, dog. They don't even listen to us. They just like, they see that we're big and like, and we're just like, holy shit. And then fucking, it just happens. The guy swings on my boy that sold the girl. He swings back. 3 guys attack him. Fucking 5 guys attack me, dog. So I'm like, I can't just square up one-on-one because that's how you get knocked out. Mm-hmm. So I'm like looking at these guys, and I'm grabbing them and I'm throwing them against these like window panels of like storefronts, and I'm breaking the glass, and the alarms are going off.
Oh
dog.
my god!
And like I'm just like throwing one by one, and then this guy tackles me, and he gets on top of me, and I'm like hitting him like in his chin, but I can't get up because I'm also drunk as fuck, and it's cobblestone, and my other friend just comes in with Kobe, with the Kobe's,
Kobe 2s.
The original Kobe's, they're even Laker colored, even though he's from Boston, and just pop kicks the guy right in the fucking head.
Oh my god!
And then I'm like, I get up, and the guy's like, he's like wobbly like this, and I just like bink, and, you know, just to make sure he's good. And I probably shouldn't even be telling this story. And then I see my other boys just knocking dudes out left and right. And then my other two boys come out of the car. They come, and
for the audience, all of Melvin's friends are taller than him.
Yeah. We're all big as shit. So it was like 5 against 15. Jeez. It was like 5 against like 14, 15 people.
I heard a movie like this called 300.
Yeah, and
he fought a bunch of Persian dudes in Boston.
And then like the fucking the security of the bar is like, get out of here before I call the cops. Get out of here. He's like grabbing me. He's like, get out of here. And we get out, and my boys from Boston are like, come on, let's go. Take your jersey off because I had a jersey. And I was like, fuck the Celtics. That's how I was running away. I was like, fuck the Celtics. Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck Paul Pierce. And then my boys from Boston are like, Melvin, come on, dude. Like, we got in a fight, but like, you don't have to say that.
Yeah.
Like, they literally had that reaction. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I nothing against you guys, but fuck Boston. Fuck the Celtics. Not fuck Boston. I said, fuck the Celtics. And
like, fuck Bill Russell, right? You shout that shit out.
No. Fuck. Yeah, like the winning time on HBO. Fuck Boston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last time. This was back in 2018.
Damn.
That's a fun. Did you have a good? I mean, I feel like if you don't.
But that trip was delightful. We did comedy there. It was really fun.
You got
really
the full
fun meeting people.
Boston experience.
Full Boston.
I mean, because you had to fight in Boston. Because those motherfuckers, they just want. I've seen The Departed. You know.
Yeah. They just like to fight. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
It was like. And they were big dudes too. Like there was small guys. Like
I
got some nicks in my face too. Like I had a bruise. I had a big bruise right here.
Yeah.
They nicked me. And the next day, man, not only was I hungover, but my body ached. Just like bruises all over my body and like my knuckles and stuff like that. And it's just, fighting is not good. Dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you shouldn't fight. Unless you're defending people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were. Well, I mean, my boy was about to get jumped.
Was the girl worth fighting.
I never saw her.
You never saw her? I was like, well, she was a real Helen of Troy, you know what I mean? Because if I saw her and it's just like some regular girl from Boston, I'm like, come on, man, we're fighting for this.
Dude, I'm sure she was pretty.
She better to be.
I asked my boy. And
How
he
do you
was
like them apples?
He was like,
She
I asked
better-
my boy, and he was like, I don't even remember what she looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
She better look like Scarlett Johansson and Don John, dude.
No, she was probably, no.
Gosh.
Also,
But,
alcohol's involved. So
No, that I know for a fact if we were sober, we'd be like, what? Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
no.
Everybody wants.
You could do better than that. dude.
But not only were we drunk, but we were 2 a.m. drunk. There's a difference between
Yeah.
being drunk and 2 a.m. drunk, where not only are you drunk, but you're sleepy. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah. But I don't know how people want to fight when they get drunk, dude. When I get drunk, I'm a shooter, dude. When I was at the Spanish, not that kind of shooter.
Not that kind of
Not
shooter?
that kind of
Oh,
shooter.
I was about to
Not that
say,
kind of
bro. I was
shooter.
about to fucking say.
No. I'm like Steph Curry from half court. That's me. I'm like, poof. When I went to that Spanish speaking club.
You're like that when you're not drunk.
No, but even more
Wait,
so.
so you met a girl at the Spanish club and then you went on a date with her the next
No.
day?
I
Separate girl?
I went to the
Damn,
Spanish
this-
club. I met this girl earlier, but she lived pretty close to the Spanish club. She lived like a block away, and then I met up with her after.
Is it
the
called
Spanish-
Giggles? You went to-
It is. I went to Giggles.
I love that fucking
Dude,
spot, dog.
Dude, I went to Giggles. I danced with so many tias, bro. That shit looks. I made their night. Like I would go up to them.
I used to love going pre-pandemic. I used to fucking love going to Giggles,
Dude,
dog.
it's so fun.
It's like a Spanish club
Spanish
in the
club.
middle of Glendale.
Yeah, dude, like I went to this girl was super pretty. I go up to her and I dance with her, and I'm dancing. You know, I'm doing my thing. We're dancing for a little bit, and then I expect her to ask for my name, and she's like, "De donde eres?" And I was like, "Fuck," and I was like, "Los Angeles."
Damn.
And then she says like a bunch of shit, and I'm like, I just give her my Instagram. I guess.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, dude. And I'm gonna learn Spanish like fucking. Like,
This will download a Duolingo.
I downloaded Duolingo immediately, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
no, because she was super pretty. I was like, damn, girl, you're
Siri,
really
how do you say I want a fucking Spanish?
hey, I want to take you out on a nice date because I want to pick you up on a horse like a real,
like a real Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? And I got to take her away from her.
I mean,
village.
girls. A lot of girls say that no one woos them the way Mexican people woo them.
Yeah, oh, is that true? I hope. God, I hope.
No,
that's
like
true.
Mexican people that live in Mexico. So California girls.
Oh, really? Maybe I can talk like these.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will
God,
find
yeah.
some problematic shit with that.
Yeah.
When I went to Austin, Texas, I saw nothing but white people. So I like just wound up. I heard Mexican music playing, and I just ended up going to a Spanish speaking club just to see what was popping. You know what I mean? I just followed the music. I left like a white comedy club, walked to the Spanish speaking club, and I just met the Texas Mexicans, dude. It was such a vibe. It was like the Power Rangers meeting the Ninja Turtles. Like we shook hands.
Yeah.
We talked about the Edgar cut. We took a drink. We took a shot, and I met the Texas Latinas. What a couple of girls, dude.
Wow.
What a couple of lovely ladies. And look, I did this all by myself. Nobody with me. I just strolled into a place, and I was like, I'm gonna make some friends tonight.
Yeah.
And I did. And then
That's what's up, dude.
and then they kicked me out, obviously. They were like, you can't touch the girl. No, I'm just kidding.
There's this YouTube channel called TX Street Fights TV, something like that. Dude, Austin, Texas, nothing but like the guy has the nicest camera of all time.
Oh,
and
I
he
see.
Goes
Yeah.
around. Just,
Dirty.
He's at every single fight.
Yeah, well, Dirty Six. That's you've been to Austin.
6th Street.
6th Street. Have you been to Austin? There's a place at 6th Street. It's called Dirty Six, where they have all the action, dude. I was going there. This is like a guy with a fucking gigantic boa constrictor around his shoulders, and he was just chilling right there. He was just drinking in the street. He was just doing his thing, and he had a big ass snake, and he was about to give the snake a shot too. That's just what it's like.
Yeah.
People are just in this. You thrive in this shit, where it's just people are just wilding out in the street.
I don't like that.
What are you talking about? That's literally you like 2 weeks ago. You're like, I'm looking for trouble.
No.
Yeah, dude. Not right now, but you after like 30 shots.
Yeah.
What it takes to get you buzzed.
You without a fucking button up, dude?
Yeah,
dude, you
I had a
just-
button up. That's
Oh,
something,
you did? Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a lot for me to get drunk. But
How about this? I got a question about travel.
Yeah.
This might be Spider-Isimo because we talked about that so much. But, okay, you go to Hawaii, right?
Oh, I've been to Hawaii.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I've
So
been
you
there.
go to Hawaii, right?
Yeah, I got a story.
Okay. Are you wearing a Hawaiian shirt or no?
oh, because I love wearing Hawaiian shirts.
That's not why I'm asking, but I'm just
Oh.
asking, like, do you go to Hawaii and wear a Hawaiian shirt? I forgot that you do wear those. So
Yeah.
you're gonna.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Even if, I would.
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
No, I've never been to Hawaii.
I've
you?
been twice. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It was pretty dope, dude.
Did you wear one?
That's where I met Dave Chappelle in the
Oh yeah, you were telling us.
when our flight got delayed at LAX, and he was in the
It's
restroom.
like, wash your hands, bro.
Yeah. I was like, you're Dave Chappelle, dude. And he's like, wash your damn hands, man. Because I just got done peeing. Yeah. And so I washed my hands all fast. And then I fucking, like, it took forever, right? Because I was like washing.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was like the pandemic back in fucking 1965. You know what I mean? Because like I was washing my hands all like 20 seconds. Happy birthday to you, right? And then I got the hand, and then just to shake this fool's hand. And he was waiting the whole time.
That's fucking
in the
awesome.
bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's
he was
awesome.
just standing there waiting because his kids were going to the restroom.
Wow.
Oh, I see that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And then I just saw him walk away into a mass of people. Like I was following him out of the restroom. And I just saw him mend into like, because he had glasses on, he had a hoodie. He was trying to like be low key. And this is in 2004, 2005.
Yeah, so the height of
fresh
the
off of it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And anyway, so yeah, I've been to Hawaii twice. What was your story?
What do you call? Wait, did you wear a Hawaiian shirt?
Yes.
Oh, you got it. When in Rome, dude.
But then the story or the fucking pictures from that, it's like I don't be posting those online and shit. Like,
really?
I was like with a Hawaiian shirt on.
I love Hawaiian. So I went to Hawaii in 2016 with my brother, right?
Yeah.
And we get an Airbnb. Airbnb, I don't know if I recommend it after this story. We get an Airbnb and we go to the place.
Spiders.
Yeah, we go and look, and we're going. It's just me and him. We don't barely know anybody in Hawaii. We pull up to what we think is going to be a nice place. It's in like some rundown part of town. And we walk up to the door, and there's this note on the door, and it says, "May God have mercy on your soul." And then it's like from the tenant. You know what I mean? And we call the guy multiple times, like the guy who gave the Airbnb. We call him, and he's not picking up. We call him, we're not picking up. And we're like, "Bro, what the fuck happened?" Like. And we find out the guy picks up. He's like, "Hey, there's been an issue. Looks like I've been evicted." You know, he's like, "But y'all," he's like, "But y'all can stay at my girl's pad for a little bit." You know, and I'm like,
"What?"
And I'm like, "Bro, and we're staying in Hawaii for 11 days."
Oh my god!
This is the first day.
First day, day one, hour one. Bro, staying in Hawaii for 5 days is a long time. We're staying there for 11 days.
Why? Why did you go in the first place?
The fuck? Because we thought we were gonna be able to stay with another. That's a whole ass other story. You know what I mean? But we go to the Airbnb and then we're like, fuck it, we'll go stay at this guy's girl's apartment. We go to his girl's apartment. His apartment is like not what we paid for. Oh my god, you
actually went.
We went. Where else are we gonna go, Melvin?
Get a refund, dude.
Get a refund and go to a hotel.
Yeah, but the hotels in Hawaii are like $300 a night.
Especially when you're there like that day.
That day. So we go to this apartment, right? And then we find out that this fucking girl has a dog, and the dog like fucking pisses and shits everywhere, dude. And we go to the apartment, and then we're like, "This
isn't Hawaii. This is hell, dude.
This is hell." Yeah. we go. He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I'm sorry about what happened over there, but you know, it's like it is what
you know what life happens like that."
This motherfucker, bro. They like the Hawaiians or people who live in Hawaii and Mexicans in LA. Two completely different people with mindsets. You know what I mean? Like one of my friends works in Hawaii. And he said they had to ship Mexicans over because the Hawaiians were just fucking surfing like 3 hours into the job. They just would not. And they had to get Mexicans from LA because they would just be like, get the job done quick. And because like this guy, we work there. We go in the fucking apartment, and there's no toilet paper. And we're like, "Hey man, like you got any toilet paper?" He's like, "Oh brother, you know what I actually do?" He's like, "I go downstairs like into the community area and I just take the toilet paper up there. You know, it's like it saves everybody money." I'm like, "No motherfucker, it saves you money. It saves you. That's it."
Wow.
And so we're staying in there. We have no bed. We're just sleeping on the floor. Wow. And we do this shit for like 3 or 4 days, dude. And so we realized we're just like, you know what? Fuck this guy, dude. Because this is not what Hawaii is supposed to be.
You didn't get a refund?
Well, let me finish, dude. Is this your story or mine, Melvin?
I have a feeling. Let me just guess though. No, he didn't get a refund.
We got a refund.
Okay.
For about like we couldn't get a refund for the days that we already sent, but we sent Airbnb the nastiest email, dude. We're like, how could
strongly worded email.
Yeah, strong because it's like, how the fuck do you get evicted, bro? And how's your job? How are you so fucked up that like the tenant is just like, "May God have mercy on your soul"?
Yeah.
That's like, he was ready. And this guy was bragging about how much he was not fucking working. He was like, "So what I do?" He's like, what are those people that do the fire thingies?
I'm
gonna call him a
fire dancer.
I'm gonna call him a firesmith. So he's like a fucking firesmith right at Luau's. And he's like, "It's cool, man, because like I got welfare and shit, and that shit's under the table. So I just get cash, so I don't really gotta pay for anything." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, just pay your bills so I have a place to stay." This guy is bragging the entire time about how little he's paying or how he's not paying anything.
He's like, and your guys' payment came in clutch because I didn't have money.
Yeah. And then when we finally left, it was like awkward. He's like, "Oh man, you know," I'm like, "Y'all really gotta go?" He's like, "It's gonna be like that." He's like, "Well, I'm sorry to see you go then." And I'm just like, "Bro, this wasn't what we like agreed upon. You know, this is your girl's place." And he would like leave and his girl just be like in the living room, just doing living room shit. You know what I mean? Like when I stayed at a place, I wanted to just be me and my brother. I want to watch The Get Down because it's 2016, you know, and she's just in there kicking it.
Yeah.
Imagine we're doing this podcast and then like somebody's
Someone's
girlfriend is
just
just right there
kicking
kicking
it.
it, dude.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
would disrupt the entire thing.
We have more than that here.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
we got too many people these days. But yeah, dude, I don't know if I trust Airbnb after all that, man. This guy, he put a damper taste in my mouth.
Yeah, Airbnb is kind of like struggling right now. I have an Airbnb, dude. I got a huge, glorious Airbnb for my family one time.
Mm-hmm.
Had a pool. It was like a level below a mansion.
yeah.
Basically.
My
And
house.
we were so excited. Yeah, we were so excited. It was gonna be our family vacation. The day of.
Yeah.
Check-ins at 3 p.m. 9 a.m. I got an email by Airbnb.
No.
Canceled. They canceled the reservation because the house had bed bugs.
Damn.
So I'm like, okay, you guys took thousands of dollars out of my card. Can I get it back? They're like, oh yeah, but you have to like appeal it, and then it takes 7 to 10 business days.
Yo.
And then I'm like, okay, can I? My family's ready to go. They're packed up. Like,
Yeah.
Can I book a fucking equal or like similar house? Oh, actually, that like no. So I'm like, I'm on the fucking phone with Airbnb for like 8 hours, dog.
Yeah.
From like 8 a.m. to fucking 4, 5, 6 p.m. They finally give me a spectacular house after just working. The guy's like stressing on the phone. The Airbnb employee's like, okay, so I got like three like potential houses. Let me know what you think. I just sent this to you, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh no, okay, yeah, you're right. And like we were just working like just hand in hand with this guy. But yeah, Airbnb, that's where they're dying, bro.
Yeah.
Airbnb's dying.
I'll tell you about fucking you fuck with hotels.com?
No, I love Priceline.
Yeah, man, fuck hotels.com. Once I was DJing a wedding, right, like near San Diego, okay? I'm DJing a wedding. I'm fucking exhausted, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drive back to maybe like Long Beach. So I'm like halfway to LA, or I'm close enough to LA, right?
Yeah.
So I'm fucking exhausted, and I'm so tired that I go to In-N-Out, and I order like everything, because I know that I'm gonna go in a hotel and just pull an Elvis and just splurge on just some fucking hamburgers and hamburgers, dude. So I get like a shake.
Damn,
I
you're
get
my boy. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
I turned into Gerardo, so I order.
What the fuck?
Damn.
You said you're my boy. I turned into you. Yeah. So
I don't do that shit though. I just that was cool.
guy's crazy as fuck. Dude. He's a wild guy. But I go to In-N-Out. I'm like, give me all this shit. You know what I mean? I give it to me, everything. And I go to the hotel, and I walk up to the clerk, and there's a sign that says, no more hotel rooms available. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna suck for somebody else because I got my shit on hotels.com, a trusted website. I go up to the door, there's nobody there. I'm dinging the bell. For like fucking 3 minutes. And 3 minutes.
Fuck that. The food's cold, homie.
Yeah, 3 minutes when you're like at like 3:30 in the morning. That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 3 minutes is a long time. Tell that my girl and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm dinging the bell. And this fucking guy comes out all pissed, bro. It's like this Indian guy. He's like, can you read the sign? And I'm like, yeah, I could read the sign. He's like, well, what does it say? I'm like, it says there's no rooms available. And he's like, no, there's no rooms available. And I'm like, explain this shit then. And I show him the thing that says order confirmation.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, how can you have a room if there's no rooms available? I'm like, motherfucker, you tell
That's
me.
your problem.
That's your job. I have a room. I paid for a room. There should be a room, and it should have my name on that shit. And he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you because there's no rooms available. I'm like, do your fucking job. I'm like, I pay for a room.
He turned into Melvin.
Yeah,
He's passing out.
I'm like, I pay for a room. There should be a room available. I go to In-N-Out. I just ordered fucking 4 burgers. I can't go to the door and then have them say like, hey, there's no burgers. I'm like, motherfucker, I paid for the burgers.
Yeah.
Give me the burger. Give me the room. And he's like, well, you got to take that up with hotels.com. And he just goes back inside.
Wow. What hotel was this?
This was like some bougie ass hotel in Long Beach because I wasn't trying to pay a lot. I was trying to just eat burgers. Like there was hookers and shit outside. There was people doing their thing. I'm just trying to go inside and just like
Elvis out.
I just want to be like, oh, you know what I mean?
My darling.
But yeah, I want to do. And I you know what's the saddest thing? This is the saddest part of the story.
You started crying.
I call hotels.com. And then they're like, well, they're like, there's no rooms available. And I'm like, yeah, there's no rooms available. They're like, well, how could there be no rooms available if you got a room? I'm like, you motherfuckers.
You too?
Yeah.
You too?
And they're like, well, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to call the hotel, and then we're gonna have to talk to them, and you're gonna have to be on the line. And these motherfuckers talk to each other for 20 minutes, and it's getting colder and colder. And they're like, well, maybe we can help you find a room that's nearby. And I'm like, you know what, motherfuckers? I'm just gonna go home. Give me my money back. And they're like, well, if we have to give you your money back, you have to call this number to get your money back.
That's exactly.
And then they call me. I'm talking to another Indian motherfucker in India. So I was like an Indian dude at the hotel, an Indian person in India, and I'm like, these fucking people are just fucking with me today, dude. And then I finally get my money back, and you know what's the saddest part of the story right here? I just eat this cold ass food in my car by myself at like 4 a.m, just on a curb.
Oh.
Like some pure Elvis shit. And I just think to myself, I'm just like, oh, my love. And I'm like, I could see the sadness.
My
like,
burgers.
you know, my burger. Yeah, I just think, I'm like, man.
My love.
Yeah, dude. That shit was it broke my heart.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I'm like, they really Tom Hanks me over there.
Dog, I'll tell you this, bro. I'll tell you this one story, man. I popped off on TikTok recently when I was talking about Guatemala.
Yeah.
And I actually visited Guatemala when I was 3 years old.
Oh, shit.
I was like 2 or 3 years old. And my mom took me and my older sister. And it was great. I remember riding pigs.
We what?
Yeah, I remember riding pigs.
Oh, riding
as a
pig.
kid.
Yeah.
My wife, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
my God.
What'd you say?
My wife.
Riding a pig. I remember riding pigs, and like
fucking
I
Kermit
remember
the
this
Frog.
this other. Oh, I remember this other little kid who apparently was my cousin. Taught me the word puto,
Oh, okay.
and I remember being like puto, 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 and all the adults were laughing. All the adults, and I remember him being shirtless and dirty. And he recently passed away. I heard this earlier this year, but he taught me the word puto. We would ride pigs together, and it was really fun. But I remember I don't remember this, but my mom said that I got really sick the last day. And when we boarded the plane, I was like, when we took off, she said that I passed out and the eyes rolled to the back of my head. And like everyone was like worried about me. All the stewardesses were worried about me. And when we landed, my mom said there was an ambulance and a bunch of cops ready for us. And they took me to the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me though. But I did visit Guatemala. People asked me if I ever visited Guatemala. I did. I probably wouldn't go back.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going down right now.
Did you eat a bad banana or what?
Oh, probably, man.
Your eyes were rolling back and you couldn't wake up?
Yeah.
That's good pussy, bro. My boy's down there getting after that 3 years old.
2 or 3 years old.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that was the first. That's the only time I've ever been out of the country.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah. So when people ask me, have you ever been out of the country? I say no because I was 2 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
Dude, I remember I went to Guadalajara, or I went to Tepatitlan, which is like 2 hours away from Guadalajara in Jalisco. And that's where my mom's family's from. And it's like a church town. And I might be wrong. Every time I talk about Tepa on the episode, people are like, Gerardo, you're a fucking idiot, dude. That's not true at all. Anything I say. But this is my experience, my memory rather, which is garbage. So I went to Tepa and we were walking around looking at all the churches. This is when I was religious also, so it was a very cool experience for me. And we went into one church and the guy told me, he's like, your grandpa made all these pews.
What are pews?
Oh, like the
way you
benches
sit.
that you
Oh,
sit
okay.
in church.
Yeah.
He was like, your grandpa made all these pews. My grandpa was a carpenter.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Just
like
like Jesus.
even to this day, I have a table in my apartment that my grandpa made. This is my grandpa on my mom's side.
Yeah.
And my growing up, what are the wardrobe? What is it called? The shelving things that you put clothes in?
Clothing
Cabinets?
racks? Cabinets, yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa made
a dresser?
Dresser. There we go.
yeah.
My
Wow.
boy, dude. My grandpa made my dresser growing up. But that was a cool experience from traveling outside of the country.
That's
Just thought I'd
awesome.
share. Yeah, fall flat.
That's dope, dude. He's out here making shit.
But imagine if you're there's somebody here. So sorry about that. We had somebody knock on the door. What were you saying, Daniel?
Downtown. That's
Downtown,
so
yeah.
you're at the studio down fucking town.
Okay, hey, it's a great studio.
The one memory I've been to Mexico like maybe once or twice. The one memory I have is being at Costco and just being fucking mad, bro.
Really?
Why?
I don't know. I was just fucking mad to be at Costco. I wanted to go home.
They have Costco's in Mexico?
They have a Costco apparently right by the border, apparently. Yeah, and then I was just mad. Oh, and the other memory I have is that my mom made me pissed off, and so I thought I'd get back at her by refusing to ride a horse because they were going horseback riding.
Yeah.
And I did not get back with her. Now I've just never ridden a horse.
Dude.
And I was like, why did I fucking fuck myself over?
That's
And I
crazy, man. I used to fucking ride horses in Wyoming, dude.
Yeah.
Not like Joel, but you know, it was like
Joel. Horse riding is a whole different thing with Isimo now, dude.
Dude, I would love to ride a horse though.
It's awesome. It's beautiful.
Shout out Joel. He's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, like yeah, it's awesome, dude.
I got the horses in the
Dude,
back.
you talk about Texas a lot, bro. The one time I've been to Texas, I did a show in Dallas, and it was super awesome, super cool. Then afterwards, like the manager of the establishment was like a Native American guy.
That's cool.
And he even had the accent and all that, and like the long hair, and he was just like, "You were very funny, very very funny." And I'm just like, "Thank you so much." And he invited all the performers backstage, or like to this other like side building, and he was like, "Do you guys smoke?" And he like had like a fucking like a no exaggeration 5 pounds of marijuana.
Oh, shit.
And he had this white friend that was like into heavier substances, and yeah, we were just there. I didn't smoke. I don't smoke, but I was there drinking, and this guy was just Native American as fuck, dude. Like he took off his uniform and like just put on like the cow leather vest and stuff like that.
Oh, that's tight.
And it was like something out of a movie.
Yeah.
And then like he was like, "Do you guys want to go to the river?" And I'm like, "No, actually, I don't. I don't want to go to a river with a stranger as sweet as you've been."
How could you call a Native American a stranger, bro? They were here first. You're the stranger. You're the stranger, you piece of shit, bro. You are the stranger. You're their land. You're the stranger in a strange land.
Yeah. I'm a stranger in a strange land, but yeah, it's just like the people that you meet traveling, bro. It's so invaluable, the experiences.
Yeah.
Man. It's like that. Like when people ask me like, what was my favorite thing about touring? Obviously, the shows. Living your dream is my favorite, but my second favorite was meeting the people, meeting people, different walks of life, man.
Yeah.
It's so, and you know, because when you're funny, everyone loves you. Like even racist people love you if you're funny.
They like
Have you
me.
guys
They like
noticed that?
Racist people like me the most. That's
Yeah, because you
I haven't traveled in comedy though.
no, but like in general.
That one dude, Temecula.
Oh yeah.
He loved us. He hated Daniel.
Oh, I didn't like that fucking guy. He's a fucking piece of shit. Yeah. He's a fucking loser.
I told you about that, right? Where he called you.
I was there when he was just like, "I love you," and then you
But
walked
he
away.
was-
He's like, he wasn't that good.
You know
but
why
yeah.
he said that shit, right? Because I look cute as fuck that day, bro.
Because you went to the restroom, and he was like, "You two are some funny ass Mexicans," and I was like,
yeah.
"I was like, oh yeah."
Yeah.
Melvin's actually Salvadorian or
I thought
Salvadoran.
you're Guatemalan.
I'm half Salvadorian, half Guatemalan.
But I said Melvin's actually Salvadoran, and he goes, "Funny ass Mexicans."
Yeah.
He said it twice.
See,
Yeah.
this is the guy you want on your fucking side.
I don't want him on my side, but they want to be on my side.
That guy was a
They want to be on our side.
I went to Denver once.
I love Denver, dude.
I love Denver. Dude, Denver's a beautiful city.
It's great.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
We did a couple of mics, like Voodoo Lounge, Lion's Den, these kind of mics. Open mics.
Yeah.
Like I'm 2 or 3 years into comedy with a couple of friends of mine that were also open micers. Said that sentence really fast, dude. And next to Coors Field, like that whole stretch of like downtown area was beautiful.
Yeah.
I bombed my ass off like 4 times,
Damn.
dude. Yeah. I was just like, I just carpet bombed all the open mics in Denver, dude.
Dude, I remember I was on tour with this rapper. I love this motherfucker, dude. I've never seen anything like it. He invited, I'm not exaggerating, 20 girls to the show. Picked his favorite to take back to, we were staying at a frat house in Boulder. Picked his favorite, took her back, got too drunk, and had to sleep in the van. He was like, "Melvin, can I sleep in the van?" I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." Or tour van. He was like, "Yeah, go ahead. I'll lock the door for you. I'll leave a window cracked." And he's like, "Okay." And he knocked out. Throughout the night, had to be 50 girls coming to come see him. Excuse me, do you know where Ant is? Oh, you know what? He had to step out. Excuse me, do you know where Ant is? The whole fucking night.
Damn.
Excuse me, do you know where Ant is? And when I would tell them, and then finally, like this, I was like, got drunk. I was like, "Oh, he's sleeping in the van." And she goes, "Oh, really? Huh." I drove 2 hours to get here to see Ant. And I was like, "Oh, shit. Sorry, dude."
Yeah.
What can I say, bro? Dude, this guy was just inviting girls left and right. Like, girls wanted to meet him. And he wasn't even famous.
Yeah.
He just had that.
Swag.
He has no shame. He had no shame.
Oh, those are two different things. I thought you were gonna say he had that it factor.
He had the it factor. Yeah, something
like,
about him.
he had
like
no shame.
he wasn't. He's not tall.
You said he had no shame. You made it sound like he's a villain.
No. But yeah, like I say that to be like, dude, some guys just fucking have it, dog.
Yeah, just
something
like,
about it.
Just like me, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Jared Bear, bro.
You know who didn't have it? That guy from Temecula. He just didn't have it. That's why he wanted to hang around people who did. And he saw somebody that really had it up. Like, so he's like, this guy could fucking bomb and still look cute. And I'm like, I hate this fucking guy. That's what he was looking at me. That's what he saw in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Damn. What other places have we been to? I've been to New York 3 times.
I've only been there once.
Oh, New York is cool. New York is cool until you realize that there's fucking rats everywhere. And
Dude, I went to New York in college with friends of mine from theater.
Yeah.
And we went to do a bunch of fucking plays and shit. I was not sober at the time. I was drinking. Like, I ran up a bill of like $3,500.
Whoa.
That's aside from travel expenses.
Where? Oh, just in general?
No, that's not even including airfare and hotel. I was just drinking at like the Mercury Bar, the Ritz, like a bunch of different fucking bars, and getting mad drunk every night, and then just like waking up and be like, "What the fuck, dog?" There's multiple stories I could tell about this, but there was one night where I went out with my homie Juan, fucking Juan de la Cruz. What's up, dog? And like we were talking about Juan.
Shout out Juans, baby.
Yeah.
We love Juans over here on the side.
What's it called? But we went out drinking, and somehow we got like, what's it called? Like we lost each other during the night, right? And I went back to the hotel, and that's the last thing I remember. I just walked into the hotel. Yeah. And then the next day, I find out that I went to the lobby. Like, the hotel is like 2 big towers, no pun intended. But and in the middle is like a courtyard. Yeah. I went to the courtyard, lit a cigarette up, and I was like playing like fucking whatever, like Don't Fall Down game drunk people play, right? And I'm like leaning over and falling. And then my homie Nick, no longer a homie because of this. My homie Nick I was roommates with Nick at the time. Okay, people in the back.
Yeah, they're just like, whoa, you're no longer homies.
What's it called? The security guard saw me and went to Nick and was like, yo, you got to get your boy. Yeah. He's going to fall over eventually. He's playing a game he's going to lose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's no functioning elevator. They have to carry me up 4 flights of stairs to get to the room, right? Yeah. So they do that, and then, all right, he's in the room now. And then Nick goes from the hotel room with the security guard down, and they're just chopping it up like, this fool drinks a lot, dog, right? Hey, fool, how's working in New York? Like, is it crazy or what, fool, you know? In the meantime, I'm upstairs peeing on everything, dude. Yeah. And so, like, in the morning, I woke up in the morning, right? In the restroom with the pillow behind my head, with, like, the toilet behind me, right? Yeah. And I didn't throw up or anything. I was just like, what the fuck happened? I don't know what kind of alcohol I had or whatever. Yeah. And I woke up, and then I go into the room, and Nick is furious, right? I pissed on his pea coat, right? And I was like, no fucking way. And he's like, you peed on the TV. And I was like, I did not pee on it. They're fucking with me, dude. And he's not laughing, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, he's tripping, whatever. And then I look, and there's a fucking piss stain along the wall, dude, from the chair where his pea coat was. And then just the piss stain is like, you know, not a straight line. It's like a stock you buy that you should have never invested in, like Dogecoin or something, right? And it's just going all over, and then it does like hit the TV. And I was like, no way, I peed on the flat screen, dude. You know what I mean?
This was a hotel.
Yeah. And then that was the last day that we were staying in New York. So I'm out of, like, when you go to New York at the time, we were like, we all got to buy cartons of cigarettes because we're going to be smoking. And cigarettes in New York at the time cost $13 as opposed to $5 out here in California. So we all brought cartons. But this day, I fucking ran out of cigarettes, right? So the next day, I'm shamed, dude, like 100% shamed. And on top of that, I found that the most Christian lady in our theater company, Laura, like, shout out to Laura, like, she saw me naked peeing everywhere. God. Yeah.
This is why I don't fuck with theater kids, bro.
This is why I don't drink anymore, dude. And so, like the door was open, I guess, and I was peeing everywhere. Oh my God.
She's like, Gerardo.
She never looked at me again. Never again. Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. And so, anyways, so that's aside from the point. That was just a funny little anecdote. Everyone's laughing. Well, so I go downstairs with Juan, and we're rolling our shit, heading to the subway, and I'm like, damn, fool, I'm shamed. I peed on a TV. I love television, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I never want to do that. I peed on this fool's coat, and he's asking me to pay for dry cleaning, but I don't want to pay for that shit.
Oh my God, Gerardo!
Pay for it. Yeah.
I'm being honest. That's how I was thinking at the time. Yeah. But and I didn't tell him that. He was just like, he was kind of like, forget it, whatever, right? And then I was like, I could really use a fucking cigarette right now, right? And so we walk by this one little liquor store place, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get cigarettes. Like, Juan, I got you, I'll get you cigarettes, right? I go into the place to get cigarettes, the door closes behind me, which is normal when you walk into a fucking convenience store. But this guy walks in front of the door with a sickle. He has a sickle, dude, right? And
from like the weapon from I Know What
Russia?
You Did Last Summer?
yeah, like that, like
The ice pick?
the Russian fucking hammered sickle thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he's just cleaning his sickle, dog. And I'm at the counter and I'm like looking at him and I'm like, this is how somebody fucking dies, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never been in New York. Or I had been in New York before,
yeah.
but maybe I fucking got drunk as shit last night and got in a fight with a bunch of Russians and I don't even know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just cleaning his sickle and he's like, oh, you know, whatever. He's doing this to intimidate me. And I'm like staring at this fool but buying my cigarettes, right? And the cigarettes cost way too much, first of all. Anyways, I get the cigarettes and I leave the store. But that was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Just this fool cleaning a sickle.
Oh, but he didn't do nothing to you.
No.
sickle?
I was just like, that shit stood out to me. This fool just was cleaning a sickle, dog. Like, who has a sickle in New York City?
I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy shit in New York, dude. Like fucking on videos. I'm
Yeah.
like, these guys fucking
Pizza rat?
Pizza rat, just fucking. There's always the guy. It's like a black dude. His titties are out, and he's just fucking around the subway. He's terrorizing the subway.
Yeah.
You seen this guy? He like
Seen the
with this-
Spider-Man that's protecting the New York
Yes,
subway?
that guy is just he's literally a terror. You know what I mean? He's
When we pulled into New York, you had to take a subway out of JFK into the city because JFK's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Right? Or wherever, Jamaica, Queens, or whatever. Or Jamaica, right? Whatever.
Jamaica Queens.
Yeah. And so you get on the subway, and there's no service in the subway. Now there is service in parts of the subway when I went last year. But there was no service in the subway. And there's this guy at the very bottom platform, and he's on the phone. He's like, yeah, what? All right. Yeah. Yeah. This motherfucker right here walking, he's got funky shoes on. He's just like, he's talking shit about people that are there, acting like he's on the phone, and then everyone's like whispering each other, like, "There's no, does he get service
That's
down here?
funny.
Like, we don't get service."
Yeah.
He's obviously homeless though, and he's just like fucking with everyone.
That's pretty cool. I like homeless people that are like that. Like when I was on the subway, somebody like took a shit like on themselves next to me, and I was like, "Now this stuff I could do without. This is the stuff. This is the stuff that made me enjoy having."
What
a
if he
car.
did that and he looked at you and he's like, "Nice prank, right?"
Oh god, dude.
It's right? It's funny, right? It's funny.
Dude, when I was in New York, like I was just like, damn, I really love in LA that I could just drive in my car and it's just me and my fucking car. But
Yeah.
I really didn't like. taking
Yeah,
the
I don't like the subway.
subway.
I don't like public transportation in general.
I don't like.
'Cause I don't really fit in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you fit in your nice car. Yeah, but
Fit
you
in
have
my
a
nice car.
convertible. That's the only way you could fit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'd be popping the hood off and driving in LA by the beach and shit. But
You got new furniture and you fucking drove it in your convertible, dude. That's so crazy.
yeah, and I had this big. I just bought a big bamboo tree plant.
Yeah.
And it was just like from the freeway. Yeah,
That's hilarious. No,
Yeah.
I love California. Every time I go outside of California,
Yeah.
I instantly regret leaving. I
Yeah,
get
dude.
homesick.
You
Like
know, I
crazy.
lived in San Francisco for a year.
Yeah.
And I love San Francisco. I love Northern California. I love Oakland, East Bay, San Francisco, Sacramento.
This is
all
where he
that.
passes out.
Yeah, no. It's just like that. That's like the only New York was the only place I visited where I was like, I could fucking move here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
I can move here. Yeah, because San Francisco, obviously, I moved there. I
Yeah.
love it. It's like my second home. LA, you know what LA means to me. But
Yeah, you want to die in LA.
yeah, the only places I haven't that I want to visit is New Orleans,
Uh-huh.
Chicago, and Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
I've been to Seattle.
Seattle was way nicer than I expected, dude.
Yeah,
There was
Seattle-Isimo?
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
when
yes, dude. All these cities easy.
I went to Seattle because I heard and I was looking for things to do, so I went to the gum wall, you know, the famous
Yeah.
gum wall, and I went.
Yeah.
I took a while to get over there, and I was looking, and
And
I
you
was
licked
like,
it?
and I looked at all the gum, and I was like, this shit is fucking disgusting.
That's probably what started COVID.
And then I
dog.
just fucking
all these germs coming together and be like, oh.
yo, and then we just like looked at each other and we're just like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Like this
Yeah.
is terrible. I don't know why I came to I don't know why I walked 10 minutes to go see this shit.
I'm pretty sure I went to the Rock and Roll Museum next to the Needle
In
in,
Ohio?
Seattle.
Oh.
In Ohio.
that-
No, there was a museum, not the Hall of Fame.
Dude, that needle is crazy, dude. Like
Yeah.
you see the bottom.
Is it bigger than the Space Needle in Las Vegas?
Yeah, probably.
Stratosphere?
It's
I'm pretty sure it's
the
bigger than
biggest
that.
building in the
Yeah.
world.
That's you're capping.
It is.
You're
No,
capping.
that's the Burj Al Arab.
What the fuck is that? What he's
The Burj Khalifa in
Dubai.
Dubai.
Wiz Khalifa?
Dubai-Isimo?
Dubai-Isimo. Oh, yeah.
Is that where not Will Smith,
No.
Vin Diesel like drives a car out of?
No, that's where Tom Cruise
Yo,
jumped out of.
He did that? Tom is a good guy. He's a crazy
You're a Tom Cruise stan.
Fuck yeah, I'm a Tom Cruise stan. I love that guy. Have you
Yeah.
seen Top Gun? You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen
So
it.
you,
I haven't
you,
seen
you
it.
probably don't get. Well, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh, that's why you guys don't get it, dude. This guy knows.
We have a TV here now. We can watch Top
I
Gun.
visited, dude. Well, no, we're not gonna watch Top Gun.
I'm down. Let's
Wait,
do it
you
tonight.
you like San Francisco a lot?
Yeah, dude. And I visited like 85% of the country.
Yeah.
It's a city I can't
It's
vibe
all
with.
beautiful. Really?
Yeah, something about it. I
It's
just,
just, well, you don't really like gay people, huh?
No. I like West Hollywood a lot. I literally I fucking redirected that shit because I love WeHo so much. But fucking San Francisco, every time I go there, I'm like, this is a goofy looking city. But I like Oakland though. But like San Francisco, there's something about it that I just can't really vibe.
It looks
with.
fake.
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a huge guy. Like, but Oakland was cool. I think I could live like in Florida or the South. You know
Oh,
what I
I
mean?
also have never been to Florida.
Oh, dude, Miami, Isimo,
Miami, Isimo, yeah. But I can't live in Florida, dude. Florida
Have
is
you been there?
wild. Yeah, I've been there.
It's the fuck. I live in the wildness. I'm a wild guy.
Florida is.
I don't think I'd be able to live somewhere where there are gators in the local water.
Yeah.
Water.
You act like you couldn't fuck up a
body
gator,
of water.
Melvin.
No, I could, but I don't want to.
Yeah, dude.
You know, if you find a gator that's bigger than 6 feet, like longer than 6 feet tall, you're legally obliged to either kill it or call someone to come and kill it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Jesus
when I was in Alabama,
I don't like the intensity you said that with.
Yeah, you gotta fucking kill it. Or you gotta call someone to come and kill it.
What if we call you a gator and you're over 6 feet?
What did you just call me? I feel like you just called me a slur.
would you ever smile at a crocodile?
Yeah.
You're crazy,
What's up?
bro.
I'm like, what's
You're a
up?
crazy guy.
I love crocodiles. I love like how they look. I used to have a big crocodile toy growing up, and I used to just it was like this big, and I used to just have it on my lap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I
I'll
remember.
just be like, hey, shut the fuck up.
My mom was bringing up, like, because they recently moved. And so she was bringing up all these things I made in school.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you made this bowl with a shark in it, remember? Yeah. Oh, you made this pillow of a shark. Like, it was a shark pillow and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Why did I love sharks?
They're fucking cool, dude.
No, I went to Summit. It was the Summit Sharks.
What?
Oh.
The mascot was the Sharks.
Oh.
Because I was like, never did I love sharks, dog. They just made us make a bunch of fucking shark shit.
Sharks are pretty cool. I feel like
They're pretty cool.
I would for sure be able to take on a shark.
Did you guys fucking know Steven Spielberg was 26 when he made Jaws?
Yeah, dude.
That's white privilege, dog.
That's fucking crazy.
You know,
No one fucking talked about that, dog.
did you know John Singleton was 23 when he made Boys in the Hood?
No.
Yeah.
Wow, I had no
Whoa.
idea.
Yeah, he went to PCC too, and then he transferred.
Damn,
to-
R.I.P., dude.
I know, 23.
John Singleton died? Oh,
He
shit.
died like a while ago, dude.
He died like 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, it's like in 2019.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was 23.
That's fucking crazy. How old was Ice Cube?
Fuck, dude. Maybe he was probably getting directed by somebody younger than him.
I know the director of Training Day, he's pretty young. I think he was 29, 30 or something.
Antoine
Oh,
Fuqua?
Dave Ayer.
No, he wrote it.
Oh. What did he die of?
I don't know, but he was young. He was in his 50s.
Was it 2020 or 2019? 2019.
2019 he passed away.
Yeah, it was right before COVID. I remember my boy Kenny Rogers died like the day before the shutdowns. I was like, this
Kenny
guy.
Rogers died?
Yeah, like the day before we cut the COVID shutdowns. Like this fucking guy knew. He knew. He's like, it's time to dip out.
What did he die of? Oh, suffered a
Who's the guy that
stroke.
sings Freedom? What's his name?
George Michael.
George Michael fucking died too,
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing about people. They die. That shit pisses me off, bro. Like,
Anyways, before we get too sad, you guys want to end this off?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. What should we call this? Is this this is Travel-Isimo?
Bro, Travel Spider-Isimo or
Spider
Spider
Travel.
Travel-Isimo. Spider Travel.
Yeah.
Okay, Spider Travel-Isimo, dude. Yeah, because the first 30 minutes were spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was that? Oh, because, yeah.
And then we watched that thing, and
Yeah, because we all have experiences with spiders traveling.
dude, spiders suck. If anything, you guys walk away, give us your fucking worst spider experience in the comments.
Yeah. Let us know if you're arachnophobic or not arachnophobic. 'Cause
Yeah.
that would be an interesting thing to hear.
We want to be traumatized, so leave us your craziest story in the comments.
Yeah.
Really, figurative language, all that jazz. dude.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna travel together soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna travel together soon, and
You ever seen spiders from like the Middle East?
This is where we end the
I'd
episode.
be fucking
camel spiders,
bro.
yeah.
I'd be fucking arachnophobic to go to Iraq and look at a big spider, dude. That'd be crazy.
All right, guys,
man.
thank you so
All right,
much.
yeah, thank you. But if you haven't already, please check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/IsimoPod. Please give Studio M_DTLA a follow on Instagram. Tell them the deal.
Yes, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, the deal is, I mentioned it at the beginning of the show, but I'll mention it right now. If you're a fan of Isimo and you're subscribed and you follow all our platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Discord, Patreon, especially if you're on Patreon, if you're a vampire If you're, what was the other one?
Yolanda Jarito.
Yeah, Yolanda Jarito. You any of those?
If you mention Isimo Podcast.
You just mention Isimo, mention that you're a fan of Isimo. You will get 50% off anything at Studio M. And when I say that, I mean, because I have private events here. I have comedy shows, music shows, parties. You get 50% off of that. And if you want to have a photo shoot, film shoot, or an event for yourself, like a party or a show or anything, or a pop-up shop, 50% off. I'm saying that right now. People think I'm crazy, but 50% off everything across the board. If you mention Isimo and you show me that you're subscribed to all our channels. At Studio M_DTLA, you can find all the how to book from there, or just send me a DM, or send Studio M_DTLA a DM.
He got drunk halfway through the episode.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys. Anything for you, Daniel?
Fuck, dude, I'm gonna say.
If you're getting married, dude, hit this fool.
Hit me up, dude. Hit me up. Slide my DMs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, have a good day, y'all.
All right, bye.